loves, and welcome back to another Loc Talk. I am Pauline, and on this channel we talk about all things locks, beauty, and wellness. And I am so happy to have my client here today to talk about her lock journey. Y'all in for some interesting stuff, so come on in, take a minute and chat with us. Well, not necessarily chat, but listen. Listen to what we got to share, and be sure to put all your questions and comments in the comment section. So go ahead. Oh, I forgot to tell them your name. Okay. This is Solange.
Hello, guys.
So go ahead. We're gonna go and get started, and we're gonna talk while I do her hair. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know. But I'm so excited to have her here today. So the interesting about Solange is she started her own lock journey. She started her own hair. So I'm gonna have you share about why you decided to start your own lock journey and how long you've been doing the research. Just let us know about your experience.
Well, to start off, I always had a thing for locks. Growing up as a young girl, we were always, when I looked at a young woman with locks as a young age, I always felt like, and this is no shade and this is honesty, I always felt like she came from a family of wisdom. And even
I get what you mean by that. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I felt like their hair was more special in a way, and I didn't quite understand that, but I at least had that perspective on it. Mm-hmm. And as I grew and seeing how versatile locks are and the different sizes of them and how they look and how they stand and rise, I think that was one of my biggest things. I love how your locks kind of speak for you. Mm-hmm. You don't have to manipulate your hair to do certain things. Your hair does what it wants to do, and that freedom kind of brought me into locks. It took me a long time to start them because I changed my hair up so much, and with me not knowing as much knowledge about locks, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna cut my hair off. I'm gonna cut them off. I'm gonna start them, cut them off, start them, cut them off. Because I've done every style there is that you can think of. I've been completely bald, shaved sides.
You had shaved sides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girl.
Mm-hmm. Tapered back, pixie cut, bob, long hair, braids, micros. Like, I've had literally every style, every color, pink, green, blue.
Really?
Yes.
Girl, you were eclectic, huh?
I've done everything it is that I could do to my hair. And locks, in a funny way, it didn't come in a moment in my life where I'm like, well, I did everything I did with my hair, so now there's locks. It came at a time where I'm like, I'm ready to be at one with myself. I'm ready to get to know myself. I'm ready to learn about myself. That's when locks came up. And that was honestly about a year ago. Now, I've been locked since December 19th of 2021.
And we're now in July 21. Today's the 21st?
Yeah, today's the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
July 21st of 2022. So we're 7 months in here?
Mm-hmm.
8 months in, actually, December. 8 months in. So I kept looking at locks. I kept researching it. Meantime, I'm still getting my hair cut, pressed, dyed, braids. But I had a interesting, let me reword that. I gravitated to locks every time I seen a woman wearing them or a man wearing them. I wanted to get real close up and look at them, or I know everybody is funny about touching their hair. I am one of them. So if I knew you like that, I would ask, like, may I touch your lock? I just felt like they spoke to me, but I was still nervous to get them. So I start researching prices. And once I realized what type of locks it is that I was going for and wanted, because I'm so versatile, I wanted Microlocs, Sisterlocks, so I can do a lot with them, still be able to do. People don't understand how versatile locks is until you actually get in them, until you get them, I would say. You can do a whole bunch of researches on styles and have other people tell you what they do to their hair, but until you actually get in this battlefield and go through the transition of your locks, that's when you will feel like, I feel like you're most best. With knowing what you can do to them, how you can do them, what they will and will not take. And I say that to say because everybody hair isn't the same. And that's something I had to learn before and during my journey. My hair don't look like hers. My hair don't do that like hers. My hair is, you know. But to make a long story short,
you saw the prices.
I saw the prices.
The prices said, oh, you said, yes, I want locks. And then them prices said, oh, no,
you don't.
No.
So my hair is very thick. I have a lot of hair.
Yes, you do.
And I went to 2 ladies to get a consultation from on pricing. And one lady said $1,900. The other lady said $2,150. So it threw me, it shocked me because I wasn't expecting that. I was probably expecting, you know, you go get braids done, that's $300-400. You go get a weave done with tracks, a sew-in, that's $500-600 at the most, depending on the hair and so forth. So for them to tell me it was above $1,000, anything above that grand kind of played tricks with my mind. And for me and how I do things, I'm like, there's no way I'm paying something that at that price for something I can do. Now granted, I understand 100% why
they charge
what they charge. You have every right to charge what you charge, and I'm only able to say that because I did my own installation.
So now you appreciate.
I appreciate. I would have gave her that $2,150 with no problem.
If you knew
with a tip, like
if you knew what you were gonna sign up for.
Yes. With the big tip, like girl, you deserve that, child. So in the process of me then figuring out that I'm going to do my own installation. Now, mind you, I work a 9 to 5. I work 5 days a week for 11 hours. And so I was trying to figure out how am I going to put my work life into my actual personal life to be able to do my hair. So it took me, I'm going to say full time, it took me 5.5 weeks to do my hair. And it only took me 5.5 weeks because once I completed my hair, I was unhappy with a section in my hair, which is my right front. So I took them all down. Crazy, I know.
Took just that side, right?
Just that side.
You took all that down.
I took all that down.
Okay.
And redid them. So it's technically 2 sections right here. The way I did my Bantu knots, I put them in sections, and this was considered 2 sections because my top is so full and thick. So I redid 2 sections, and I wanted to say honestly, this section alone has about a good 200 to 300 locks.
Woo!
So that speaks volumes.
So how many locks do you have in your head total?
Currently, I have 885 locks in my hair. Yeah. So I actually want to do a recount, cause
probably still have the same because we only combined 2. Oh Lord!
Yes. So 885 locks, close to 900 locks in my hair.
And I can't believe it take me this. That it don't take me long to do it.
It takes you 3 hours to do a retie.
I'm surprised.
That's another reason why I haven't done my own hair, my own retie.
Tell them about your experience with doing your own locks.
My experience was I was excited. And I believe I was so excited because I did a lot of research before I decided to make this decision to do my own hair.
I know you did, girl, because these parts.
So I was looking up parts, mechanisms on how to do it efficiently, how to put your hair in certain sections so when you're done it'll flow and drop and they'll all still be symmetric to one another. The size of them. Now what I actually learned, which my loctician Miss Pauline actually taught me this, is most people when they're doing an installation, they would do small around the perimeter and a little bit bigger in the middle area. I aim to do all my locks the same size. So
What did you like about doing your own install, your DIY locks? What didn't you like about it?
The best thing I feel
Any regrets?
The only regret I will have is you know what? I don't really have any regrets
of doing them to yourself.
I'm actually happy that I did them myself. It taught me a lot, and it kind of put me in an aspect of life knowing that I can do something so tedious technically and so this drastic job, because this was not something this wasn't easy at all.
This was a job.
That I can mentally put myself in a position to continue to tell myself I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It wasn't like, oh, you do this for 2 hours then you're done. No, this was every day for 5.5 weeks having to have a pep talk with myself to say, you can do it. You can do it. Because you have to think, I was working 11-hour shifts and then I was getting home to do my hair for at least 4 to 5 hours a day. That's how long it was taking me to do one section.
And she started off with 2-strand twists.
And I started off with 2-strand
twists. So you weren't even braiding or interlocking.
So I did braid 1/2 inch down, starting at my root, and I twisted the rest of the way down. I actually got that method off of a YouTuber that I seen. I liked how her locks looked. But I will say this about YouTube and researching for locks. You have to really go off of your hair type and do a full overall. For me, what I had to do was do a full overall research of all hair textures, because I feel like that, because just because you're doing someone else's locks this type of way, they may have a different grade and you have to do it this type of way, and they may have a different density, so you have to do it this type of way. So I looked at every density, hair grade. I didn't do too much of length. I kept it in the medium to short length due to my hair. Fullness of it, it was just, I did a lot of research before I put my hands in my head. Because I feel like if this is something that you're going to do by yourself, this is something that you should not play with. Because you can actually destroy your hair trying to do this if you don't do it the correct way. And if you don't treat your hair with care. I noticed I had to be very patient and soft with my hair in this process, because the strands are so little. I can easily break, yank, tear, anything. So in the process of me doing all this, I felt liberated. I felt happy. I felt like I was accomplishing something many people don't accomplish. And that kept me going. The only part that was irritating was my arms kept getting tired. So I would literally lean my arms up against the wall, because I didn't want to drop them, because I feel like once I dropped them, they weren't going to go back up. So I just lean them up against the wall so they can get a little break, and then I just keep twisting. I keep going. Lean them, rest, keep going. Next section. That's what worked for me. As of now, I really don't have any regrets. My hair is still in the transitioning stages, and I'm just watching it flourish to what it wants to be.
So why did you decide not to maintain your own locks?
Because of my installation. With it taking me 5.5 weeks to finish, and once I got to that 5.5 weeks, I start seeing my new growth. Well, I've been seeing my new growth, but your hair growth.
With the section you finished, it's like you got number one section. By the time you know with the install, yo, one side need a retightening already, huh?
I'm like, how long is this supposed to have this much new growth? But I didn't realize how long it took me to do my full installation and how fast the hair grows in the process. So by the time I finished, it was time for a retie. And I was not having it. I was like, nope, not gonna happen. Fingers finna fall off, arms almost just dangling, just not gonna happen. And two, I did so much research on the installation. I didn't do that much research on my reties. So because I wasn't as confident to do them myself, knowing all the work I just put in for my installation, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna ruin this. So I wanted to find a loctician that fed my soul, that I gravitated to. And most people try to go to someone that they feel like is popular, or has a lot of clientele and followers, or someone that does everybody hair. My thing was, I want someone that actually, I want my hair to pick the person. And somehow, some way, I went through, no name drops, I went through 3 locticians before I actually got to the gold one here, Miss Pauline. And I knew that my hair spoke to her, because the first time she did my hair, I didn't feel, you know, when you go into something new and you're not really used to it and how it's supposed to feel and how it's supposed to go, you just hope for the best. When I came into your aura and I sat in your chair in your wash bowl and you start washing my hair, in that very moment I knew that I was in good hands. So it helped me to relieve the stress of finding someone.
Yeah, because I remember when we had the consultation, we had a video consultation.
Yes.
And you were like, are you taking no clients? Will you do my hair? Because someone told you they wouldn't do your hair because you started them, right?
Yeah. I had a loctician tell me that because I started my hair, first she asked me how many locks I had in my hair, and I told her, and she made me as if that was just a horrible decision. You're not, what did she say? You don't have the Sisterlock credentials to be putting that many locks in your hair. You don't know what you're doing. There's a possibility they will fall out, so forth, all this negative energy. And I didn't feel that within my heart. So I'm just like, I know what I was doing. Because it took me all that time to do it. Right? So you just ain't the one for me. And I'm not going to lie to you. I did start to get discouraged after so long. Like, am I going to find somebody that can actually do my hair?
Because, baby, ain't nobody touching 800 something locks.
Ain't nobody touching it. Yeah, they're like, I'm not doing that. And if they are, they're going to tax you a big amount, because in their head, you have 800 and something. Many people don't have that many locks in their hair.
They have half what you have.
So
most of my clients got 4 something.
Goodness,
and then you come rolling with 800 something locks.
Literally 800 something locks. So I won't say that I would never get to a point to where I'm doing my own self-reties, because the great thing about my loctician is she actually wants to teach you how to do them yourself. She actually wants to teach you how to take care of your hair if she's not able to do so herself. So I just feel like overall, with the pick of my loctician and learning the retie, that's where I'm in the process of doing. I'm learning. So when she does my hair, when you do my hair, I look in the mirror and I watch how she goes in and loops it, and it's just a learning experience for me. So right now, I am definitely fine with you. We're doing my reties. I don't see me doing it no time soon yet.
You're like, I'm still recuperating.
Yeah.
I'm still recuperating from the install.
And then I don't think I want to do that no time soon yet with the installation. It took me a long time, guys. It's a lot of sleepless nights. It was literally like a baby to me. I feel like I had to. And then I had to make sure my hair was still, because 5 weeks is a big stretch. You got to make sure your hair's still moisturized, right? Scalp ain't dandruffed up.
Yeah, because you didn't wash your hair.
I didn't wash my hair. And I was dealing with dandruff. I started dealing with the itchy phase. I started dealing with one side growing and the other side brand new. Like, it was just so much going on that I didn't even realize if I could withstand this, honestly. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I seen the end result, and I know I wanted to get there. So that was my biggest focus.
Okay, girl. 800 something locks. I must say, as I do her hair, it does not feel like 800 something locks. It does not feel that way. But I guess because we busy talking and we just enjoyed the appointment. It just go. It just go by. We schedule her for 3 hours. We shampoo and tighten, and that's it. And it flies by just like that. Honestly, people take longer getting braids in, and I'm sure they're not getting 800 something braids in their hair rather than getting a full wash and and she does it. She's not rushing. I want to make that clear. Even though she's doing it
in 3 hours and I have 800 something locks. She's not rushing. She's taking her time, and it's still getting done at an efficient time. It's just, it's working out. So no, I don't see me doing my reties no time soon.
Because baby, you do your own retie. Be prepared to take a month to do your retie.
Yeah, I see that being the thing.
Yeah, be prepared.
It's gonna take me about a good month. I actually follow a young lady that do her reties, and it seemed like every time she finished, she's still getting in the works of it. But it seemed like every time she finised that last section of her retie,
time to start the next
time
side.
to start the next. And I'm like, I don't want to be that person yet.
That is hilarious. With all of that said, please, if you have 800 something locks, don't come to me.
I caught her in just the nick of time, y'all.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just no longer taking new clients. I don't have room in my schedule because it's booked out. It is booked out. So, but yes, I just thought her journey was interesting on my end when she came to me. The only thing I think that could have been done differently with her install, she did her 2-strand twist like rope twist. And with rope twist, because of how it's done, you twist, then you twist it, roll it in your palms, in your fingers, then twist it. That creates, it kind of restricts the hair from wanting to expand and move around and do what it needs to do to lock. So her locking is gonna, take a little bit longer because the hair is, all it does, because it's so tightly twisted, it just wants to unravel, which they all do. But when you do just a regular twist, because people ask me all the time, do you rope twist to install or do you 2-strand regular twist? I do regular twist because it gives it more room to grow and breathe and lock quicker. So with her hair, it's going to unravel because it's stretched, it's tight, it's confined, and it's like, I need to move to do what I gotta do. So it's gonna take a minute. With every wash, it is able to, stretch, move, and not be so confined. So it will lock, but that's the only thing I think she could have, done differently. But other than that, the back is locking. The first row. The first row in the back is locked. The rest is still, trying to make its way, right? Yeah. So, but what I like about her is, because she did so much research, she knows what to expect. So she's not like, girl, my locks unraveling. Why this? Why that? So.
Just letting them be what they are.
Yep, let it be. It's going to do its thing.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all I got. Anything else you want to share?
No. One thing. When you're doing your research, like she said on the twisting mechanism, I didn't know about that because there's no video out there that says twist this way, twist that way. So I literally was learning as I was going. And a beautiful thing about Miss Pauline is she actually wants to educate you on it. So again, try when you are getting to a point, if you are that person that wants to do their own installation, or two, if you want to go somewhere for someone to do your installation for you and you have certain guidelines of things that you want them and how you want them, do your research and figure out what's for you, what's best for your hair, and what's going to actually get you to mature at a timely fashion. The great thing about that is I almost dyed my hair. I almost bleached my hair right before doing my installation. And I thank God that I didn't, because I didn't know if I would have put those chemicals in my head, it would have stopped my process of my maturing. It would have slowed it down a lot, and it would have changed my hair texture. So all I would say is just continue to research. Figure out what type of hair you have. Research your hair. Experiment in your hair so you know what you have going on. Your hair is never going to be like someone else's. And then go for it. I cause for everybody to lock their hair up.
Same here. That's why I educate and do what I do. Because baby, lock is
it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a beautiful journey. I love it. And y'all, if y'all watch my channel, y'all know I just love to educate people as much as I could. So, yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. And leave a comment if you need any information, want to know anything. Leave a comment. Y'all know I'm here to help. So, see y'all next time, and thank you for watching.
Bye.